Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
For that strong rendition of our national anthem. And we'll be right back. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Charlotte, they got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, snag out their competition is going to bring it right at it.
And when I look at Charlotte, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. MP out there with Ball. Then there's Allen. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Swan in the 4 spot. For the Clippers, George out there with Christie. Then it's Stockton. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Watson in at the 4-man position. Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts. And I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Now, here's MP. Jared Allen unable to get his last shot to go. There's Ball with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Chris, he hangs in there and pushes into the second chance points.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Miller kicks the ball. Releases. And that's good for 2. Ball's got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's George. Coming off the 21-point beat. Coming good.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Ball. Kessler with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Out to the wing. Here's Christie. And good as it just cuts right down through the net. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Their last win put them into double digits with 10 in a row. Wow, quite a stretch.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. After Charlotte getting the fruit. Pass to Christie. Clippers moving the ball around. George with no one around. And then wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
You know, you got to have success when you start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Salon. And it's Miller in the corner.
switch turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contributed last game.
Oh, hey, that is not possible. What we just is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like impossible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Pass to Salon. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Salon's got 6 points.
Oh, great job by MB, showing how selfless he is with passes like that.
Lots of room. Again, Los Angeles. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. In talking to the coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. The coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done in soft defenses. We need to be physical. We'll see if that defense tightens up here. Guys,
Thank you, David. Here's Christie. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
First one falls for. And Christie drops them both.
He's as solid as he gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
In the corner, it's MP. Miller outside. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
The shot's good from Christie. He's got 13.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Here's Miller. And there's another one for the Hornets.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Pass to Watson. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Hornets trail by 3. And here is Ball. He's got 5. Allen surveying the D. Allen with the screen for Miller. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now Watson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Christie. Takes it off the glass. Christie's got 15.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
Ball dishes to MP. Back to Ball. There's the 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. Great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. Huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
All right, guys, I'm told we're about to connect to our insider, Shams Charania, who has a beat on something. Hey, Shams, what's the story?
Thanks, Kevin. Story today from Boston Nation as the Celtics already have been altering the roster. They focused on landing Jaime Hopkins Jr. for reasons beyond his stats. Stylish dunks, particularly in the organization, tell me it's his pivot to winning and the incredible effort he puts out on the floor. That's why this team felt like they needed him. He was the guy to act.
Some exciting news happening in the NBA. We thank Shams for always bringing it to us. Los Angeles making a switch here. Tyson's checked in, and he makes both free throws. Greg is a player. How long does the excitement of a new season last?
I I'd say it starts to pair up right about now. You got to start bringing your own motivation to every game, and you need to provide your own energy. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
George passes to Christie. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And it's ball in the corner. MP looking around. Back to ball. Allen, a screen on George. Offensive rebound. Another shot, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And a walking double-double, just about 7 feet. Allen has that incredible ability to just control the backcourt.
Gannett, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 4. Getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team. Kessler setting the pick for George. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Charlotte shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They're sticking to the campaign. And that one drops for him.
Boy, exhibiting toughness right there and persistence. Allen might have been fouled on that inside basket.
Pass to connect. Here's Tyson. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. Daniels with it. George picks him up. The game now all time.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Los Angeles has gone 2 or 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Kessler is screen on Hunter. Down low. And Kessler throws it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
The three from MP. Rebound by Stockton.
They've been beating him with a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. If there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Stockton, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
MP, no good.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
From deep, George, good on the triple. George has got 6.
And he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Outside Porter. Back to MP. Pass to Hunter. Daniels with it. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. George looking over the floor. Kessler against him. 6 to shoot. Kessler passes to George. 3-pointer from Stockton. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And that one's good. Hunter.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Stockton outside. Here's Tyson. Oh, good with the triple.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Connect with it. MP's there. 34 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Stockton. Second chance effort. And it's good on the way. He's got 11.
As he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Hunter kicks to Daniels. Shoots the three. Good on the three-point shot. Daniels has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Hornets. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. He should have a good one.
Here's Tyson. No good from outside. The defender offensively with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. On his first quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Hornets.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter, we've got DeAndre Hunter and P out there with Daniels. And it's Miller, and it's Zawan in at the power forward. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, team.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Philadelphia played some huge minutes. He contributed 61 points, and as expected, he distributed the rock and got his teammates involved. Incredible effort on his part, and we'll see if tonight means more of the same. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double it, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see. A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Miller outside. Pass to MP. Fires the three. Vaughn with the rebound.
And they don't like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
MP, no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Whitehead passes to Christie. They set the pick for the three. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight. You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
As a junior college product, Dalton Knapp didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
Here's the screen. Over to the wing. Here's Tyson. Los Angeles with another miss.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. With the rise of positions basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and roll.
George is checked in for Whitehead. George finds Watson. Here's Tyson. And they get it. Travis Gordon in the shot. They will step down to 6 and the bucket from Crystal. You cannot
leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
After so long. Miller inside. It falls for the sixth time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him. Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
MP. Here's Hunter. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
And George gets it to go.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Ball, the pass to Miller. That's the 3 fly. It's the 3-point bomb. Miller's got the lead up to 9 now for Charlotte.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless.
Here's Christie. He uses both hands to jam it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hand.
Here's Miller. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And it started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 9 points. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That'll be just one game play away from home for them.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Swan gets it to go. Swan's got 8.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Inside. Christie against MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Christie. MP outside. Ball from long range. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 8.
Wall will not let his opponent just own the arc. He can knock it down from there, too. So competitive.
George dishes to Watson. Pass to Christie. Over MP. Christie can't make it. Charlotte leading by 11. To the middle. Here's Miller. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. That's now 22 points from Brandon Miller. George with the ball. Here's Tyson. Here's George. Here's Watson. And the call on the shot sends it into the line. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yep.
So is Charlotte heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. We're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings. We get to see the haves and the have-nots on this list.
A few of have-nots have really disappointed. Jack, have I ever disappointed you?
Never on the court, Kenny, but as a broadcaster, still not sure about you.
You'll come around.
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Hornets.
When contributions off the bench make this big of an impact, it leaves the team feeling good. It's a morale builder, guys, in a good way.
Yeah, and you can see the difference in the energy level, the activity level. They've been a step ahead the whole way.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Clippers trailed by 7. They've got Stockton. George is out there with Christie. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Watson in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Dr. And Stockton slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
So on, no good. The Clippers shoot the ball really well in this game, 58%. Watson, count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on MP.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Well, the Hornets shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Charlotte moving the ball around. Green by Allen. And Swan gets it to go. Swan's got 10 points.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
To the right side. Christie kicks to Watson. And here's George for 3. MB grabs the miss. Hornets lead by 4. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Determination from MP right there. Going right through that foul and still able to convert.
The Hornets have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one. Now, here is George. He's got 8. Pass to Watson. Now, Kessler. Here's Christie. Shot clock at 6. Stockton with it. Fires from deep. Allen with the rebound. It's Miller on the wing. He's defended by Stockton. Miller, no luck. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Here's George. And sent back by Allen.
It's really hard to shoot over out, which is probably why you shouldn't try to do it.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. The shot by Stockton, no good. Hornets leading by 7. Steps back to the paint. And that one is hammered home.
Boy, nice ball movement from MP, not just sitting on the rock right there.
Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Watson. That one's off. Still out of sync. The Hornets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
George finds Watson. Here's Christie. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Swan.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
And he can
Wow, 3 straight buckets for Salon. He's got it golden. That's 3 straight dunks for
They're
him.
enjoying. I'm surprised he didn't
And
put
2
a
of
little
them
something
were
extra on
off
that
of
one.
my passes.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only
He's
with one
starting to
hand,
heat up
but he
now.
still threw that down pretty hard.
What's the Clippers do? It's a 13-point game. George passes to Kessler. Christie against MP. Christie kicks to Watson. Pass to Stockton. Lock at 6. Over Miller. And off the front. And in goes. Stockton's got 26.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Here's Salon. Miller outside. Allen with the screen for Miller. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Clark, we've all heard the comparisons. Brandon Miller plays a lot like a young Paul George.
And you know, it makes a ton of sense when you consider that Paul George is Brandon Miller's favorite player. So he spent a bunch of time studying how PG gets it done and putting those moves into his own book bag.
Allen, a screen on Stockton. Miller. It's hauled in by Watson. Clippers trail by 10. Outside, George. Pass to Kessler. Now Watson. To the wing right side. Allen against Christie. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's MP. MP gets the job done inside.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
That's just another mistake. I mean, they got it on autopilot and they look totally dejected.
Charlotte making a switch. Hunter's checked in. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Pass to Salon. Outside, ball. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Miller, go up.
And he slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a three yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Watson with it. Here's Stockton. And again, no good by the Clippers. To the inside. And he takes the beat in stride and slams it home.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Watson for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Miller's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Salon, that's it, coming off an assist from Miller. Salon's got 21.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Stockton, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Ball with the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 19. Stockton outside. They need this. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. That one falls. MP's got 16.
The hustle from MP there in transition, taking full advantage on the break.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon's got 5 rebounds tonight. And finished off by Porter.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Pass to Tyson. That's good. Nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 4 assists in the game.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Porter finds Miller. Shoots over Stockton. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Clippers really having a tough go here. Pass to Christie. To the paint. High post, Kessler. Porter's there. Here's Christie. Fires the 3. It doesn't go for him.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
George passes to Christie. Outside, George. Stockton outside. And the 3-ball is good. Stockton's got 29.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Daniels passes to MP. Charlotte moving it around. Here's Miller. Sweet little floater. He has 28 points for the game.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Clippers trail by 21. Pass to Tyson. Back to George. From the arc. MP grabs the miss.
Just need one more rebound
Six
for
points
triple
from long
double.
range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Here's Salon. Scored the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
The shot's good from Christie.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Back to Daniels. Miller outside. The 3-pointer no good. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Clippers. Left side, George. Back to Stockton. Kessler is screen on Porter. 3-pointer, Stockton. Tracks in the train. Stockton's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Clippers. Pass to Salon. Christie against MP. Miller with a wide open look. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Christie. Here's Tyson. He's got 6. Shot clock at 5. And again, it's the Clippers for deep.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Pass to Daniels. Porter with the screen for Miller. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Kessler passes to Christie. Stockton from outside. Kept alive. Second chance shot. Here's Kessler. And at last they get one to fall.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Stockton against Miller. Here he goes. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Stockton outside. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
That's a triple double for me.
MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And
it
I
goes
beat
down
the
2
clock.
points. MP's
Right.
got 9 points now
Right
in
at
the
the
quarter.
end of the third
Big
quarter.
miscommunication on defense. Recognizes it.
Oh my god, did that go in?
Takes advantage.
Boy, the defense
I
looks
don't know, and I
shell-shocked.
can't
I mean,
remember
they're
if
on the
Joey's
ropes
talking
right now.
about that.
On their
And so it's Brandon Miller making
don't
highlights
think he
for the
did.
Charlotte Hornets.
He
And
got ringed out.
The only reason they got this list.
checking for Daniels. Here's George. Now Kessler. Pass to Stockton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with a long-term view in mind.
And Charlotte, looking who they've got. They've got MP. He's out there with Ball. Miller is out there with Jared Allen. And it's Salon in it to force 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. MP's got 12 points in just the second half. Outside, George. Here's Watson. It's rebounded by Salon.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
On the wing, MP. Miller outside. Pass to Salon. 6 on the shot clock. Let's go. And there's another one for the Hornets.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And here's Stockton. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. Watson's got 5 assists tonight.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Here's Ball. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kessler's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. George passes to Watson. Kessler a screen on Ball. George, no good.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
2 points. That one goes.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. And he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
In the corner, it's Stockton. And here's Watson. On the wing, George. And it's off from three-point range. Charlotte leading by 23. Ball finds Allen. Miller outside. And here's MP for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 17 now, just in the second half. There's 1:59 left in the game. Stockton outside. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household name.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Miller outside. Ball surveying the defense. Allen a screen on George. A three-pointer is right on target. Ball's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Charlotte.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Charlotte.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conference. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game would be hotly contested.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Brandon Miller.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Clearly, a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
First free throw.
Now do it. We win by 32.
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the
Okay,
win.
triple double.
This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team